The following is a short tutorial on how to release grades inside of the D2L Grades tool. So to get to grades, if you're using this homepage, you can click on the Grades app icon, or you can drop down in Student Tools and click on Grades. Once inside of here, you're going to go under Manage Grades, and under Manage Grades, you're going to see you have your categories and your grade items all listed below. Just double check that there's no note up here telling you that there is an issue with how it's set up. And what that's talking about is that your weights aren't adding up to 100%. So if that issue is there, make sure you correct that before moving on. Now, when you want to release final grades, because you have grades in all of these, you're just going to adjust final grade. And when you go inside there, you're going to say enter grades. Once inside of here, you're going to see that there's the final grade calculated. And because we selected final adjusted grade when we were doing the setup wizard, it gives us the ability to adjust a grade. If we do not want to adjust the final grade, but simply want our final calculated grade to become our final adjusted grade, we can just click on the green arrow. The green arrow will slide the mark from here over into this category. Now, if we wanted to do that for all students at one time, we could drop this down and we can hit transfer all. This will set you up to take all of your final grade calculations and put them into the final adjusted grade, which would be released on the next step. Now, if you did want to adjust a grade, you could do it one by one each student. So say under this student, I could click this calculator. And what this allows you to do is it allows you to select grade items to include in calculation. So for instance, I could say I want all of these items except this one included in my grade calculation, and then click calculate, and you'll see that it's adjusted that grade for just that student. Now, if say I wanted to adjust all the students at one time, I can. So if I had an assignment that I didn't want to use, I could go in there and I could select this, and I could say I do not want this included in the calculation for all of my students, and then I can calculate that. Now that will send that through, and you'll see all of these grades are now adjusted without that assignment involved in it. And you can see that it's updated the percentage right here. As you can see inside of here, you can continue to add feedback, but then once you're done, you can simply click on these to release the grade, or if you would like to release all of them at one time, you can drop this down and then release all. By releasing all the grades, they will then get the feedback and the marks sent into their grades tool, and you can see that now all of these are selected to be released, and now we can just save and close. Now you can see when we go back to our enter grades page, if we go to the end, you'll see there's the final adjusted grade, and you can see this little eye icon is just saying that the final grade is released. I just want to show you a couple other small points about inside of this adjusted calculated grade is when we go in here is you do have the ability up in here to give overall feedback, so you can put the overall feedback in here, but also inside of here there is the ability to do an event log. So say for instance you change some student marks and you want to go back and see what you did, you can click on the event log, and the event log will take you to a history of the marks and where they were at what given time and date in case you make a mistake and want to go back and fix it. So that is a short tutorial on how to release final grades inside of D2L.